Greetings, dear student. Today, we will be discussing Augustine's words of consolation to Christians at the time through the contents of his book, The City of God. During the time that Augustine wrote this book, the Roman Empire was in decline, and many Christians were struggling with persecution. They were questioning their faith and wondering why God would allow such suffering. Augustine wrote The City of God to address these concerns and provide comfort to those who were struggling. Augustine's consolation to these believers was based on the idea that there are two cities, the city of God and the city of man. The city of man is a place of sin, temptation, and impermanence. In contrast, the city of God is a place of righteousness, holiness, and eternal life. Augustine reminded Christians that their true citizenship was in the city of God and not the city of man. Thus, the suffering they were experiencing in this life was temporary, and they would find ultimate joy and peace in the afterlife. Moreover, Augustine emphasized that God is sovereign and in control of all things. He pointed out that even the suffering that Christians were experiencing was ultimately part of God's plan for their lives. Augustine believed that this suffering could be redemptive, helping believers grow in their faith and trust in God. In conclusion, Augustine's words of consolation to Christians at the time were rooted in the idea of the city of God and the sovereignty of God. He reminded believers that their true citizenship was in the city of God and that God was in control of their lives, even in times of persecution and suffering. I hope this lecture has been helpful to you, dear student. And now, as a final story, let me share with you a quote from Augustine that I find particularly inspiring. God is always trying to give good things to us, but our hands are too full to receive them. May we always be open to receive the good things that God has in store for us. Thank you for your attention, and have a blessed day.